Is this thing on? Oh, it is. Hey, welcome to Wrestling in Color. This is your girl Stephanie, here to talk about some stuff. Had a little cocktail and it's kicking in, so this should be as fast as I could do it. All right. So, make sure you thumbs up and thumbs down this video. Make sure you subscribe if you like what I got going on. Make sure you comment. I love it when you guys comment. And make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are in the bio or in the banner on this page. All right, with all that out the way, I was in these internet streets going back and forth. Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter, active on Instagram, best that I can be. And there's this thing going around that you guys are saying about Rhea Ripley, the new women's NXT champion, Rhea Ripley, and the women's WWE Raw champion, Becky Lynch. You know what you guys are saying? You guys are saying that Becky Lynch is trying to come across like Rhea Ripley, or Rhea Ripley is what Becky Lynch is trying to be. So, I'm sitting here listening to this conversation. I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. Becky's the badass, the man, the baby face. Rhea Ripley is the badass, the baby face over NXT. Now, wrestling wise, I watched their match. Rhea Ripley's a good wrestler. She wrestles whatever. She does her thing. Becky Lynch, they wrestle. They went in NXT. She wrestles for the most part. They do the best they can. This is more of a personality character issue. So, in comparing the two, Rhea Ripley, I like her. I like her. It's something about her face. She walks into the room, you would think the woman's 8 feet tall. I think she's like 5'9". Even though they put her as 5'7", I think she's about 5'9". She has a lot of legs on her. She just has this really big presence when she's in the ring or in something involving, a storyline with the ladies. She came from NXT UK. Also, she was an NXT UK champion as well. She is the only woman to hold both titles. I think her personality, she got the gauges in her ears. She's got the I don't give a fuck, I'm here to do what I need to do look. And it comes really effortless. It comes across clean. If you follow her on Instagram, that's how she looks. She actually goes to the gym in Vans and lift weights and does things like that. Now, NXT is going to make you look good because that's Hunter Hearst Helmsley wheelhouse, is the badass rocker, DX Generation X type of feel. So he's going to hone that. Becky Lynch, on the other hand, I think when she comes into the ring, she gets her steam. She's got the whoa, she's raising her belt, and she's like, you know what? I'm the champ. I don't give a fuck. Face is real straight. Nothing overly friendly, but she's still supposed to be a baby face, even though she has heel tendencies every now and then, which was brought up by Mark Henry, and you all got upset last summer about that, which I talked about, by the way. Y'all can find that video in the video section. It doesn't come off as effortless as Rhea Ripley. It doesn't even come off as effortless as Shayna Baszler. And it's funny because there's two women who I could also make a video about and juxtaposition each woman against each other, and I might do that. Bianca Belair and Mia Yim. Bianca Belair is effortless in her, chewing gum. I'm an EST bitch, round the way. It's effortless, as opposed to Mia Yim. It's something about her irritates the fuck out of me. Maybe it's because her story sucks. Maybe it's because when she was on Impact, it wasn't what it is now, and it seems forced. They call her hood rats, and she's wearing Timbs in the ring. Like, it's too much. But back to Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. So they put the rocket pack on Rhea. The crowd took to her. We held her high. We felt good about her. And Becky Lynch right now, I think what's going on with Becky Lynch, if you put them both on the Raw stage, on Becky Lynch's, playground, Rhea Ripley would most likely get a bigger pop, simply because she's not only the new kid on the block, she got a different look, and she's coming with that attitude that we like. The Stone Cold-esque, I'ma fuck up shit, but y'all love me anyway, and I hate y'all. You know what I mean? Like, she could go either way. Somebody like Shayna Baszler, she's a heel. There's no baby face coming out that woman. She's a heel, and she lost the title, so I'm assuming she's going to Raw, and we get to see that dynamic with her and Becky, because Shayna Baszler actually bought that that interview they had when they was talking about how they wanted to beat each other up and fuck what Becky Bailey was doing at the time. Bought that out of Becky, bought that angst out of Becky, that urgency that seems to be missing with Becky's character is missing. She's right now just, floating. That's no fault of hers. That's creative. You put her in a terrible tables, ladders, and chair match for a tag team championship when she should be out there busting ass and defending her women's champion, but WWE doesn't trust any of the women to put them in that position outside of Charlotte, because it was up to them. That championship would have been defended tables, ladders, and chairs against Charlotte. But they know, had they done that, that'll cause all kinds of confusion. All hell would have broke loose. They got to tread lightly. Because Charlotte, if you ask me, and I also did a video about this, I think she's literally no fault of her own, but maybe destroying the women's division in the WWE. So, is Becky trying to get the flavor of Rhea Ripley? Is Rhea Ripley the Becky that we want Becky to be, but it comes naturally to Rhea Ripley? Is Becky gonna be able to stand toe to toe with Rhea Ripley if they ever come into contact again, a la Survivor Series? Yes, I think NXT is going to be a part of Survivor Series. It just makes sense. They won these quote-unquote Wednesday Night Wars this past Wednesday, but they had also had Finn Balor versus fucking Michael Cole. Like, I could not watch Adam Cole. Excuse me. I just told you I gotta go. I'm not gonna miss an Adam Cole match, just like I'm not gonna miss a Matt Riddle's match. So I enjoy Finn Balor, so I had to watch that, as opposed to AEW. And all of that shit's on demand anyway. So whatever you miss, you can just go back and watch it later. So that was it. That's really what this video is about. It's nothing really deep. This is more of a personality flaw, a character flaw, that a lot of you feel that Becky Lynch just is not cutting it in the badassery that she is portraying herself to be. It's just not natural. And it didn't help that they had that storyline with her and her boyfriend. That really brought it down, because that really just was just like, oh God. Not as bad as this Lana and fucking Rusev, Bobby Lashley Rusev nonsense. Oh, they supposed to get married on Monday. I will be rolling all the way the fuck over when that happens. I don't have time. I'm going to tell y'all now, I have not watched Raw or SmackDown or gotten through a full fucking show. Matter of fact, I forgot SmackDown come on tonight. I can't get through them fucking shows. They are terrible. But Wednesday nights, wrestling. Just let me get wrestling. I just want to see people wrestle. Like, the storyline could be completely mediocre. Just want to fucking see them wrestle. And I get that on NXT and AEW, so I do appreciate giving a round of applause. So, to end this, I'm asking y'all if y'all want to join me in the comments and tell me. The question is Rhea Ripley what Becky Lynch is trying to be in terms of character development? Or is Becky Lynch trying to force herself to be the badass that Rhea Ripley is naturally? If that makes sense. Hit me in the comments and let me know. Make sure you thumbs up and thumbs down this video. Y'all, I'm having a good time doing this. I appreciate everyone who's listening. Share the video. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a motherfucking friend. And tell that friend you hate to come and listen to Wrestling in Color. I'm your girl, Stephanie. And I'll check y'all in the next video. Deuces!